All right, welcome back to the 2019 Iem Katowice Pick'em Challenge. This video will be for champion stage or the playoffs. So we're going to be introducing the teams and who they will be facing. So Astralis will be playing against Ninjas in Pajamas. MIBR will be facing Renegades. Team Liquid will be playing against Ents, and Natus Vincere will be playing against the FaZe Clan. So, how the pick'em system works is that we're supposed to select teams from quarterfinals, and with that, we have to predict who will move on to the semis, and after that, we have to predict the winner of the major altogether. So, we're going to start with Shaw's versus NIP. So, based on recent results, Astralis is looking really good, in my opinion. 16-6 versus Complexity, 16-0 versus C9, and a 2-1 victory over Renegades. I mean, Astralis just dominated the Legend stage. Like, it's not even an opinion, it's a fact. On the opposite side, NIP, 16-4 against NRG, 13-16 loss against Team Liquid, a 16-5 win on Hellraisers, a 0-2 loss on MIBR, and a 2-1 victory versus Vitality. To be honest with you, NIP barely made it out of the Legend stage. They're not really looking good at the moment. I don't really see them beating Astralis. I mean, I don't think anyone really expects them to beat Astralis. So for Astralis versus NIP, I'm going to be picking Astralis for that one. Now, let's move on to Renegades versus MIBR. So let's start with Renegades. Um, this team really impressed me lately. I said in the last video I slept on them, but I believed in them. I added them and I put them to go through, which I was correct. So they're one of the 3-1 teams, same as MIBR. Renegades with a 16-13 win versus Ents, 16-14 win versus the FaZe Clan. They lost to Astralis 1-2, but they beat Vitality 2-1. Honestly, as I said, they're very competitive. Some of their games they were, on the deficit and they managed to pull through and pull off a comeback. So I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing from the Renegades so far. So we're gonna move on with MIBR. A 3-16 loss versus C9, a 16-9 victory over Complexity, a 16-12 victory over G2, and a 2-0 victory over NIP. Same as Renegades, I think. MIBR is looking pretty good right now. The all Brazilian lineup is working for them. I expect a lot of things from this lineup, and we'll see what happens. This is probably a really close matchup, to be honest with you. It pretty much all depends on who's popping off that day, but I'm going to be giving the edge to MIBR simply due to the experience of the players in the team. This is Renegade's first major appearance, so this will be the first time they will be playing in the big stage, and I'm expecting them to lose. They're going to feel pressure. Um, First time playing in the big stage, as I said. I think the experience of the lineup of MIBR gives them an advantage and puts them over Renegades. So I'm going to be putting MIBR over Renegades. So now we're going to be talking about Team Liquid versus Ents. So Team Liquid looking really good, 3-0. They beat Vanguard 16-12. They beat Ninjas in Pajamas 16-13, and they beat Navi 2-0. The Stewie 2K move has been really good for them. They've been performing really well. The I by Power Masters win versus Astralis, I think put them on a upward trajectory. So I'm really expecting Team Liquid to go through Ents on this one. And it was really impressive in the past couple of weeks. Everyone actually put them as the teams that will move on to the following stages. They started the Legend stage kind of rough. They lost to Renegades 13-16. They lost to Hellraisers 12-16. But they pulled through and they pulled off the reverse sweep. With a 2-1 victory on Big, a 2-0 victory on G2, and a 2-0 victory on Avangar. So, Ents is looking really good, and I'm really impressed with what I've been seeing from them so far. But the thing is, Team Liquid, more experience and just more skilled in general, and they have just more resources than Ents. So because of that, I'm just going to put Team Liquid over Ents. Now for the last quarterfinals, it's between Navi versus FaZe Clan. So Navi with a 16-7 victory on G2, a 25-22 victory on Vitality. They lost to Team Liquid 0-2, but they beat Avangar 2-0. So FaZe Clan, they will have a 16-4 victory over Hellraisers. They lost to Renegades 14-16. They also lost to Avangar 13-16. However, they beat Complexity 2-1. Now, Navi and FaZe Clan are teams that both have a lot of internal issues within the team, especially surrounding the in-game leader role. For Navi, they have Zeus, but to be honest with you, this is a huge detriment to the team, and once the major is over, I expect him to be replaced by someone, or he said that he was going to retire himself, so we're going to expect that to happen or not. But FaZe Clan, as I said, they kicked off Kerrigan after a bunch of disappointing performances, and Nico has taken over, similar to how the whole Mouse Sports situation started. So it's sort of like a repeat of the past. With this in mind, with both teams having these internal struggles, I'm just going to say I'm going to put Navi over FaZe Clan simply due to the fact that Navi has what FaZe Clan doesn't have. They have the best player in the world. They have Simple. They have Electronic. These two players have constantly stepped up for Navi, has taken them to places that any other player wouldn't be able to. So I'm definitely going to put Navi over FaZe Clan. So I picked Astralis versus NIP. I picked MIBR versus Renegades. I picked Team Liquid versus Ents, and I picked Navi versus FaZe Clan. So these will be the semifinalists that I predicted. Now we're going to predict the grand final matchup. So Astralis versus MIBR. It's pretty obvious. I'm going to pick Astralis for this one. Astralis is just looking way too good, and I don't think MIBR can stand a chance against Astralis, in my opinion. So I'm definitely going to pick Astralis. For Team Liquid versus Navi, going to pick Team Liquid. I think Team Liquid is more cohesive, they're more consistent, and you know we can expect good things from every single player from that team. Whereas for Navi, we all have to rely on Simple, we all have to rely on Electronic, we all have to rely on Flamey in some occasions. So I'm going to pick Team Liquid simply because they're just better than Navi, in my opinion. So this is the dream matchup. We have Astralis versus Team Liquid. So this is what everyone wants, and this is a whole separate video talking about who will win who. And to be honest with you, I'm going to pick Astralis. I'm part of Team Astralis. I don't consider iBuyPower Masters to be a threat to Astralis. I think that was just a one-off event, like how they lost against North in the DreamHack event. I think Team Liquid still has a lot of catching up to do. Everyone has a lot of catching up to do with Astralis. This is a team that has revolutionized and has changed the entire way that we play Counter Strike, the entire way that we play Team Counter Strike. They have taken this game to places that we've never seen before. They have crafted this perfect system that has led them to so many victories. So I'm definitely picking Astralis for this final. And I think that they're just going to continue this dynasty that they've been creating for a very long time. So here is my bracket. It's pretty straightforward. I think Astralis is going to go all the way and win this whole thing. And it's going to be an Astralis Team Liquid final. For bonus points, I'll actually go through each one and I'll just come up with a score line for bonus points. So for Astralis versus Nip, I'm going to say that's going to be 2-0. It's going to be pretty one-sided. For MIBR and Renegades, I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a good series. So I'm going to say it's going to be 2-1 to MIBR. Team Liquid versus ENCE. I really think ENCE is very competitive. I really think that they can, show up to Team Liquid. So I think I'll make it 2-1 for Team Liquid versus ENCE. And for Nodus Vincere versus FaZe Clan, I think it will either be the messiest game ever, two very close matches, or someone just gets stomped. I'm going to say it's going to be 2-0 for Navi. That's just how I see it, in my opinion. For Astralis versus MIBR, I think, to be honest with you, I'm going to say it's going to be a 2-1. I think MIBR might be able to win their map pick, but Astralis is just going to smash them in their own map pick and then the third map pick. So, Astralis 2-0 over MIBR. And for Team Liquid versus Navi, I'm just going to say 2-0 as well. As I said before, Team Liquid is more cohesive, they're more consistent, and overall they're just better as a team. And for the Astralis versus Team Liquid, I'm going to say 2-0 for Astralis. I don't know. I just have this gut instinct. I just have this gut feeling that Astralis is just going to smash Team Liquid as revenge for taking away their iBuyPower Masters trophy. So I'm just going to say 2-0 for Astralis, and that's pretty much it. So here's my bracket. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my thoughts. If you have any feedback, questions about the bracket and my picks, you can leave them in the comments. Good luck with all of you guys with your own pick'ems, and I'll see you guys soon.